Let's jump right in. Millions of people tune in to watch the Independence Day broadcast from the Red Fort, right? But what you might not realize is just how much unbelievable precision, historical weight, and intense military protocol happens before the Prime Minister even says a single word. Today in this explainer, we're going to break down this entire ceremonial journey. We're getting a front row seat to see exactly how the mechanics of the world's largest democracy actually work in real time.
So, here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the arrival at the Red Fort, move into the Guard of Honor, then the journey to the ramparts, the actual national flag hoisting, and finally, we'll wrap up by looking at the symbols of national unity.
All right, part 1, arrival at the Red Fort. This is all about the cavalcade and that initial welcoming protocol. The absolute second the buglers sound off announcing the Prime Minister's arrival, this incredibly tight 4-phase sequence kicks in. This isn't just someone getting out of a car and walking to a podium. That bugle is a literal trigger for a massive, cascading sequence of state honors.
Instantly, as he steps into the complex, the PM is greeted by the top brass. We're talking the Raksha Mantri Shri Rajnath Singh, Raksha Rajamantri Shri Sanjay Seth, and the Defense Secretary Shri Rajesh Kumar Singh. They do the formal introductions with the General Officer Commanding of the Delhi area, LT Gen Rajesh Sethi. And boom, the official military protocol for the morning is officially underway.
Moving on to part 2, the Guard of Honor, an inner services and police tribute.
Now, the Army coordinates things this year, but what you're seeing here is a completely unified front of India security forces. Lt. Colonel Arjun Singh is the guy in overall command, and he's flawlessly coordinating these incredible squads. Major Aditya Sharma for the Army, LCMDR Neelam Rana for the Navy, Squan LDR Vipin Kumar for the Air Force, and Adult DCP Vineeth Kumar leading the Delhi police contingent.
And get this, it's so remarkably specific. Every single contingent has exactly 1 officer and 24 personnel standing perfectly at attention. The PM formally accepts the Guard commander's request to inspect them, and as he walks that line, with the military band playing these beautifully rhythmic tunes in the background, it is just this powerful, quiet moment of mutual respect between the civilian leader and the armed forces.
Okay, part 3, the journey to the ramparts. Basically, walking straight through history. After the inspection, the PM heads inside, stepping right through the historic Lahori Gate. Just picture the scale of this thing. It's a massive 41-foot-high, 24-foot-wide, 3-story arched gateway with a wooden bridge. So literally, just walking through this gate is a transition from modern 21st-century statecraft into hundreds of years of incredible Indian history.
When he comes out on the other side, right before climbing the steps to the dais, look at who greets him. It's the absolute highest echelon of the armed forces. You have the Chief of Defense Staff, General N.S. Rajasubramani, standing there alongside Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, Admiral Krishna Swaminathan, and General Dheeraj Seth. Seeing them all at the base of the ramparts really hits home just how much sovereign gravity this moment actually holds.
Which brings us to part 4, the national flag hoisting. Really, the climax of the entire celebration. Just let this number sink in for a second. 1. The PM is escorted up, and suddenly he's standing there completely alone at the flagpole on the central dais. In that single, solitary moment, he is acting as the prime representative for over 1 billion people. The gaze of the entire nation is just locked onto that one spot.
The choreography here? Absolutely flawless. Zero room for error. The unfurling happens in these 3 simultaneous beats. Captain Sonia Singh Chauhan steps up to assist the Prime Minister. The very second that tricolor unfurls and catches the wind, it acts as a visual cue. Instantly, you hear it, a thunderous gun salute echoing across the entire capital. And that brings us to that iconic number 21. That 21-gun salute is perfectly, and I mean perfectly, synced with the rising flag. It's not just loud noise. It's a meticulously timed honor fired by the incredibly skilled gunners of the 1721 Field Batteries ceremonial. Every single shot is precisely timed to match the flag's ascent.
And what exactly are they firing? 105s. Those booms come from 105mm light field guns. Now, here's the so what of this. These are not imported relics. These are indigenous weapons. So right in the middle of this huge national celebration, you get this massive, booming showcase of domestic defense manufacturing and true self-reliance.
Timing artillery fire to match a piece of cloth catching the wind takes absolute mastery. Seriously, it's wild. That's why we really have to shout out the officers commanding those guns today. Major Pawan Singh Shekhawat commands the battery, and Naib Subedar Anatosh Sarkar is the gun position officer. Their split-second timing is what gives the visual pride of the flag that perfect, seamless auditory backdrop.
Finally, Part 5, Symbols of National Unity and the Heritage of the Red Fort itself.
If you look at the actual landscape right in front of the Red Fort, it is a living, breathing definition of Sarva Dharma Sambhav. Basically, this is the concept that all religions are equal, and it perfectly represents the true heart of India's inclusive Ganga Jamuni culture. It's not just some nice philosophical idea. It is literally built right into the streets and stones surrounding the PM while he speaks.
Just look around from those ramparts. The heritage standing shoulder to shoulder is mind-blowing. You've got the Sri Digambar Jain Lao Mandir, the ancient Gauri Shankar Mandir, that stunning redstone Jama Masjid sitting up on Bojla Hill, plus the Shishganj Gurudwara and a Baptist church, all right there. It physically proves this deep, unified cultural spirit. It is just a beautiful visual of coexistence.
So, when the Prime Minister finally turns to the crowd to deliver his address, he's doing it wrapped in all this context. The mission is to spotlight national progress, sure, but also to chart a future defined by inclusion, equity, and opportunity. It's a fantastic reminder that the citizens themselves are the actual engines running this massive democracy.
So as the echoes of that 21-gun salute finally fade away over those incredibly diverse historical monuments, I want to leave you with this. How will these core values of inclusion and equity actually shape the next chapter of this giant democracy? Definitely something to think about. I really hope this explainer gave you a brand new perspective on the unbelievable protocol and heritage that we see every Independence Day. Keep exploring, and I'll catch you in the next one.